Welcome to Why Jasmine Everyday Cooking. I'm Huma Siddiqui, and I just like to make simple and easy recipes. However, simple and easy doesn't really mean it shouldn't be flavorful. So just as I said that, you can see all these spices over here. And also I like to try some new spices and herbs at times as well. Especially in the Midwest where I live now, near Madison actually. Not many people use spices, and some of my friends have asked me this question about, is salt a spice? And I don't think so, but anyway, as today's menu, we have several dishes. I'm going to make some chicken pulao, which is just boneless chicken with some spices and some cilantro, and also some green onions. And then I'm going to add some basmati rice to it, and we'll talk about basmati rice a little bit more because I know some people don't know about that. We had that talk as well. Linda is laughing now because she said to me, I don't know what basmati rice is, and I said, you know, where have you been living? Under the rock or something? But anyway, we'll talk more about that. And also I wanted to make some squash sort of curry with some fire roasted tomatoes. These are one of my favorite tomatoes, and it has green chilies as well. And you can buy these cans here at Whole Foods Market, and that's where we are filming today in Madison. And then I want to make some raita, which is a yogurt sauce, again with some cilantro, of course, and some green onions, and also some cucumber. So let's see, and let's get started. And please, in the audience, feel free to ask any questions you like. So here I'm using some canola oil. Just throw some in there. And what you want to do is sort of warm your pan a little bit before you throw in your oil, because it just makes a huge difference. And just some little tips here and there that I also want to give you. And once the oil starts to get a little warmer, you want to add your bay leaves and some cinnamon. You want to just break your cinnamon, throw that in there. And some big cardamoms, whole black ones, couple of green ones, and then some cloves. And you can throw in as many as you want, depending on how strong you want the flavor to be. And I like it, with a lot of flavors. So you want to give it probably about a minute or so for all the spices to actually infuse your oil. And that is the whole idea, because then the flavors go a long way. If you throw in everything at the same time, it really doesn't work. So that's why hamburger helper doesn't work, because it's all together and you just throw it in the pan and you're done. So anyway, as you can see, the spices are getting a little warmer. You want to add a little bit of onions. And this is just, the usual onion. You can use red onions if you like. And whatever different kinds of flavor you want to add, you can certainly substitute that. And that is one thing about my recipes as well, that I really wouldn't mind if you want to substitute other flavors. And that is just fine. I don't need to know all that. So we'll leave that for just a couple of minutes. And let's talk about the basmati rice, and here it is. And I just want to show you, and these are sort of long grains you will see. And if you are not used to making rice, I think you should start with basmati, because it's very forgiving and it's very simple to make. And you can buy them in most of the stores. And what happens is, once you start to cook, you will see that how fluffy it is. And all you need is like 2 cups of rice, 3 cups of water is the usual proportion to it, because water is the critical part of it. If you add too much water, it gets all clumpy, and that's more like my brother's rice. He's getting better, but I still make better rice than him. And if you add less water, then it's not going to be fully cooked anyway. So I would totally advise that, and as we go along, you will see how easily you can cook that.